What is up, everybody? Bill with Aztec Permaculture, Hop Farm. Walking out to the Chinampa beds. Make sure I say it correctly this video. Chinampa. Gotta get it in my head. Not chimpanada. Chinampa beds. We're walking out here to the Chinampa beds and gonna do some more digging. Let me show you what I got going on so far. So, again, there's the ditch that comes down through, and it's dropping water. This water's awfully clear right now on this side. I don't know if you can see them. There's even some aquatic bugs that have moved in already. Some sort of bugs down there playing around in the water. So we got our initial trench dug. Now I'm just evening it out, getting it deeper. So with this part, I started digging down here at the low part and started working my way up so I knew where the water level was. I didn't want to start up here and then go too deep and then the water's all flooded back in here and not draining out the exit. So I started down there and slowly came up this way as the water, and just brought the water up. Alright, that's where we're at right now. About to do some more digging, get it deeper, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Just want to let y'all know real quick, we flew past that 100 subscriber mark on the last video that I was looking to pass. We're like 134 now. I really appreciate it. It's exciting. I can't express my gratitude enough to you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the little bell notification, so you know every time we put a video out, and you know when the new Chinampa video is coming out. Been digging for about 45 minutes to an hour or so. Starting to slow down, starting to get a lot of water in it, so it's harder to dig, as you can imagine. Trying to dig clay, mud, out of some water. It's not easy, it's heavy. But we're getting it done. And last thing I'm gonna do is kind of clear up what's in here, open it up a little bit, and then I'll show you what I got done today. Getting stuck in the mud, shovel getting stuck in the mud, mud getting stuck on the shovel. If I had a piece of machinery, it'd be a lot easier. But we're working with what we got. No excuse. Lost my boot. Alright, let me show you what I got done today. Weather's been weird here in North Carolina. Within a month we got snow down to like 17-degree weather at night. Past few days have been 70 or 67 degrees. Pretty crazy. And rain. We've been getting rain. Ridiculous amounts of rain. But let me show you what I did. As you can tell, this side doesn't have just that little cutout that it had last time, so I opened this up and then we dug this deeper so the water comes in, goes around, fills up, and then backs out. Once it's full, starts to go back out the exit channel there. So I think I'm going to keep it like this. I think I'm going to build it like this to where there's going to be a separation wall right here, because I think unless I get the level completely right 100%, which I think is going to be a pain in the butt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it just like this to where the water comes in. There's a wall here, so it can't just go down this way and then exit right out the exit channel. So it's going to come in, fill up the whole channel, and then once it's full, it can go back out. But the middle is getting tall. If there's a good 3 foot, shoot, that's a good 3.5 foot above the ground now, where I'm going to be growing the plants. This right here is a little dam to prevent the water from coming down, overflowing, and then going out in the woods like it used to. So we made this deeper, a little bit wider. Made this one wider, a little bit deeper. This end right here is lower than that end because I have taken more material from that end and thrown up. So I'll need to do a little bit more working on this end, making it a little wider, making it a little deeper. Also put starting a little wall back here so it doesn't completely overflow. I want to keep the water in this area and then direct it back down into here. So this is the low spot of the area. So this is where all the water wants to go to, is right here. So my goal is to get it as level as possible with this low area. And then this drain right here is only a few inches, probably about 3 to 4 inches in the ground. The rest of this right now is at least a couple feet. So when it gets full, it can overflow and go off into the creek here, and then goes off into the woods. There's a creek there, actually a creek that runs underground through the woods to the big creek in the back. So it's coming along. I'm building up the low spot, I'm digging out the high spots, and watching the water as it levels out. I'll do some digging for 30-45 minutes and then chill, watch the water level out, see what it does. So far so good. One of the things the Aztecs did when they were building their chinampa beds was they took willow tree and they put it around the outside of their chinampa bed. What that did was the willow roots went down, they held the sides of the chinampa beds together from eroding into the water and washing away. So my idea, I don't have willow, but I'm gonna take my cue from nature that's already here on the property. And how is nature doing that right now? Well, as we can come back here to the woods, the edge of this wetland in the woods, you see these bamboo that runs all the way down the woods, and it goes all the way around the edge. And I was going to dig up some of these bamboo roots. This might be considered reeds. It's really skinny bamboo, and I was going to put that around the outside to help with the erosion. I know it spreads. Some of y'all might be thinking, oh, that's crazy, it's going to spread like crazy. But I'm going to be in here a lot. I'm going to be doing chop and drop. So I'm going to be looking at it, and if it's starting to spread somewhere, I chop it and I drop it. So it'll hold the chinampa walls together, and it'll be a chop and drop. Other thing I'm going to add, not sure if I'll be able to keep fish in here. Over the winter, it's probably going to freeze completely. May be able to do some fish like for a season, grow out some fish for a little bit, harvest them. But the other plan instead of fish now would be ducks. Some of y'all have expressed concerns about mosquitoes. Ooh, excuse me. Whew. Okay. Some of y'all have expressed concerns about mosquitoes, which I completely understand. We're going to use ducks. Ducks eat mosquito larvae, and they love the water. And they will manure in the water, which will sink to the bottom and give me that good fertilizer I'm looking to get out of the bottom of these canals and to put up onto the garden beds. So the ducks will be swimming around in here, and when I want to fertilize the bed, I will come over, take out some of the good stuff out of the bottom, and put it up on the bed. So bamboo and ducks are two things I'm adding to this. If y'all know any other besides willow or bamboo that I could use is to keep the edges and not go away, get eroded away, let me know. Also, any plants that you guys think may work in something like this, let me know as well. I'm doing research on water-loving plants, plants that can grow in water or are tolerant to water. But I'm going to try a whole bunch of stuff, even if it says it's not tolerant to water, because I am a good 3.5 feet above the ground now. But feel free in the comments to let me know of any plants that may be good. So we'll do one more walk around and show you what we got done today.